And Coach Aaron Johnston.
Well, it was a very slow start for us offensively, and turnovers are obviously a big issue for us again here tonight. But as the game continued to go on, Jill's hit some big shots there before halftime, really got us going. Macy hit a couple of big threes there to keep us in it in the first half, and our defense, I thought, was really good throughout the game. So, it's a very good win. There's a reason that we're in first place. They've got a lot of balance. They're very athletic and very good team. So it's a real good win for us.
Questions?
Coach, coming into the season, I think you guys have included that group. You thought your backcourt could be really good this year. A lot of experience, a lot of really good players, and it's been somewhat up and down for them. Tonight it seemed like they were good, and they got a lot of different contributions from different players, a lot of people in double figures, and the outscoring 30-3 from deep. I imagine that makes a pretty big difference when they play like that.
Yeah. Between our four really returning perimeter players, I think they had 44 points. That's a really good night. They shot the ball well. Jill finally just kind of trusted herself and started to let some go there at the end of the first half, and I think that really kind of made us feel a little more confident. But Macy's played pretty well offensively in the last couple of games, and when Macy plays well too, that helps. She also had 5 assists in that game, and it looked like she was starting to turn it loose a little bit more in transition, which is good. We need her to do that. I thought Kristen really played well defensively in the second half. I thought she struggled in the first half. I know she hit a 3 there and had some points too, but I thought defensively she was really, really good in the second half. So that's a good group. I also thought they handled penetration pretty well. We've struggled with that, and hopefully our team can build some confidence on that, because that is, I think, an extremely quick, athletic team. And I thought our perimeter play was really good against that penetration, so hopefully they can draw on that here in the future.
Tempo of this game, with the way the defenses were playing, seemed to be really up the entire game. Were you ever worried that you might wear out toward the end?
I thought we did a really good job with that. I thought towards the midway in the second half, I thought maybe we had a little bit more in the tank. We kind of kept going. Maria ran the floor really hard. She got a couple of layups. She drew some defense and really put a lot of effort into that part of it. We're a little bit thin inside right now. Leah's got a little bit of a bad foot, and so we were a little thin at that spot. We played a little unique lineup there in the first half, but we're going to just try and keep going. Toughness is something that we'd like to think of ourselves as being pretty good at. In a game like this, toughness can help you win.
What's your take on losing to a team by 3 and beating them by 30 in the same season?
Well, that's just kind of the way this year's gone for a lot of teams, to be honest with you. Offensively, if we could have played better early in the first half, just made some shots. Our post had some good looks. We had some open threes, and they didn't go in. And I thought we played really well throughout the entire game, so this was much better. Defensively, last time we played them in Kansas City, we just weren't the same team. We were starting a little bit different lineup at that point, and we just weren't on the same page. But I think our team's come a long way from that game, and still has a long way to continue to go.
You would look ahead to Monday night. I know we got to put this one behind you, move on. The importance of that game coming up.
Yeah, it's going to be a big one. Southern Utah, I think, leads the league in block shots. They're big. They've got probably a little more depth inside than we have right now, so we're going to have to work on that. They really challenge shots. They don't give you a lot of easy ones. In Southern Utah, you have to be able to make some perimeter jumpers. And if we can keep this momentum going like we shot it tonight, that'll help us out a bunch. And then defensively, we just need to play with this kind of intensity. They really pound the ball inside. Our posts are going to have to do a good job of staying off foul trouble. Our guards are going to have to do a good job of forcing some turnovers to try and help our posts out inside.
Was this the best defensive performance of the year tonight?
Yeah, it was pretty good. We fouled a lot, I thought. And that's a big part of being good defensively. Just the more you foul, the harder it is to be really good defensively. So we've got to continue to work on not fouling. But we played really hard. I was really pleased with the effort on that.